Hello people in the internet, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today is a special day indeed because we have got one of these. This is the second gen InSomnia fan kit for Dreamcatcher. It's arrived in the post, and yeah, I thought we'd take a quick glance through what we have inside. So here we go. Actually, let me take you over. You got the full camera treatment today. So here we go. Oh! Good thing I decided to do it this way, because this has my name on it. Like, not like a username or anything, my actual name on it. But yes, we do have a membership card. It is a little bit scratched up. Admittedly, I tried to take it off, but it's being held on by like the world's strongest double-sided tape. Oops, my bad. And oh, we have the goodies. So we've got photo cards. Got this is oh shoot. Actually, I haven't seen what the contents of these are yet. So this is kind of a very pleasant surprise for me. We have a literal quill. Very on brand for them, complete with black feather. Very spooky, but shoot, it's a dip quill as well. It's not a cartridge one. I haven't written using a fountain pen or a quill in a very long time. I have a fountain pen that I used to take notes on. So, for reference, I used to go to a pretty like artsy K8 school back in the day, and in 4th grade they taught us how to write in cursive. And ever since then, I've been. Ooh, this one is corroded. But ever since then, I've been writing in cursive for a lot of the times. Even in like college, when we had presentations and things like that, I would write my notes in cursive because I could write what I was seeing on like the slides without looking at my paper. So I'll be able to just kind of blindly write on the piece of paper and just jot down the notes word for word and whatever the presenter was saying. And it drove my classmates nuts because I had the most complete notes, but no one could read them because no one could read cursive, which is kind of sad because I quite like cursive. I think it's a really cool writing style that even I still use today, even though it's, we're in this digital age where everything is done on computers. Whenever I take notes on the whiteboard, like behind the camera, it's always in cursive. So that's cool. Shout out all the people out there in the world who knows how to write in cursive. Okay, these I actually have seen spoilers about, or been spoiled about. Hey, hold on. It is deadass a wax stamp. It's a wax seal. That's cool though. That's very, again, on brand of them. I've never had one of these before. This is really cool. I had a friend in undergrad who sent out his wedding invitations using a wax seal stamp like this one. Well, not exactly like this one, obviously, but a wax stamp nonetheless. Yeah, no, I thought that was really cool. I still have the wedding invitation in my house back in America. I never threw it out. I wonder how he's doing. Hopefully they're still together. And, of course, with a stamp, you need the wax as well, which, between you and me, is technically illegal in my building, so shh. British fire hazard codes, health and safety codes for community occupied dorm buildings, things like that. Very strict on the health and safety codes. It's a big no-no. So, I don't have one of these. Next up, we have got. Oh, I need to actually tie these down because they are sliding everywhere and making a mess on my desk. We have a pin. I do quite like some pins. I don't really have anywhere to put them on. I usually just end up putting pins and stuff on lanyards from like concerts and stuff, so I'll probably end up doing the same thing. But we have a nice InSomnia pin. If it'll focus. It's not gonna focus, is it? Yeah, you can kind of make it out. You've got the staircase from the Reason MB with the logo. Nice red and black, or kind of maroon and black. Maroon is a really good color, I think. Or like a deep, like vermilion red. Really nice. I like the color. I like the color palettes they go for. Which has me very excited for what the next era is gonna be, because we had like the Desolate Wasteland, like bronze and black from Apocalypse Save Us. We had the red and black from Apocalypse Follow Us. What colors the next era are gonna go with? Oh yes. Oh shoot, we have photo cards. Don't rip the paper, don't rip the paper, don't rip the paper. Again, why are they using the strongest double-sided tape in known existence? Oh. I have ruined the backing on it. Shoot. Here we go. Photo card for one for every member. Yep, one for every member. How am I going to fan these out with my tiny ass hands? Oh no, this isn't going to work. You know what? We'll do 3 at a time. So we've got first 3. And they've got little messages on the back as well. I will find the translations for them in my free time later. We'll do 3, 2, and 2. Makes my hand. We've got Dong Yu. Yu still with her long hair. So she this past week broke the internet, or broke social media, going full bob cut, which she pulls it off too. And then final 2 members. Very cool. I was never the biggest like photo card collector, but it's always nice to get a full collection or full set when you get something, especially on like a kit like this. Like the only other proper kit I've bought is the Dreamcatcher Mind set. Everything else has just been album pulls. I've only ever bought 1 photo card, I think. Yeah, I bought 1 photo card in the past, and it was an Apocalypse Save Us Suit, Dami, and Jiu photo card that I probably spent too much money on, but it was an impulse buy at like 3 in the morning, and well, here we are now. Next up, it looks like photo. No, they're not postcards. They kind of remind me of Kino album photo cards. So they're photo cards, but they're a little bit bigger. Jiu. Very nice, very nice. I do wonder, are these the same size as Kino photo cards? Well, let's find out. I have. Oh, that's a touchy album. Let's do this one instead. I have 3 Kino albums. One of them is, well, the one that was closest to me is Luna and Kino album, and well, Luna's kind of in a bit of a pickle at the moment, so we'll avoid those. So this is Oniric Diary, or Eyes 1. And this is... Okay, so these DC like photo cards are the same height, but the DC ones in the back, it's just a little bit wider, or I guess it's taller, because these are all portraits, but Very neat, very neat. What else do we have in here? It looks like we've got a notepad of sorts. Notepad. Oh, you know what these might be? These might be notepad and envelope to use the wax seals on. I was right. Yeah. That we've got. Oh, this isn't even a notepad. It's just 3 sheets of paper. 3 sheets of paper to go along with 3 envelopes. These are like nice, hefty cardstock envelopes as well. Capable of withstanding a hot wax stamp, so very cool. Kind of wish we had like, this was one of those proper like tear off notepads instead of just 3 loose sheets of notepad paper. I would have used a notepad. I don't know if I'll end up using just 3 individual sheets. But that's cool though. Very refined, very refined. Is this a sticker? It feels like a sticker, but there's no like perforation for the backing paper to come off. But it is like supple and soft as what like a sticker sheet would be. But it's just one individual big sheet. But it looks like they're elements from previous MVs. It's cool. Very varied in concept. Oh, thank God. And finally, the photo book to wrap it up. Thankfully, this has all the names of the MVs to reference, that the icons reference. So I don't have to look like a fake fan, because I can cheat. No, these are cool though. I didn't realize the, I think I knew, but I don't think my brain really realized just how many different, like, kind of key elements of MVs that Dreamcatcher have had. Admittedly, I guess they've been doing this for 6 years, so they've had a lot of stuff to go through. But I'm guessing this is a photo book. Right? Yes, it is. Okay. So it's just group photo book, of course, of individual members. It's on a nice kind of semi-glossy paper, not too thick. It's not like matte gloss. Me being a Selfish fan, I wish there was a second concept. I think that would have been cool, but no real complaints from me. Nice little tiny photo book. Very nice. Very purple. Very purple. And I think that's it. Yes? Yeah, that's it. That was cool. I've never bought a Fanclub thing like this before. And admittedly, like, I only started buying albums recently, so this is all very new to me, but this was cool. Lots of neat little things. Lots of very on-brand things, I think. Like, I don't think there are that many groups out there who can kind of, like, this board kind of says it all. Like, this is a very, unique set of elements that I don't think would really fit in a lot of... I think some groups might be able to pull off this type of stuff. But this was cool. I'm kind of tempted to not use these because it kind of feels like it would be a waste if I used them. But no, I feel like if I have them, they should be used, but they should be used for like special occasions. This is cool. Admittedly, me living in the UK, these don't really do anything apart from just being collector's items because, well, Fanclub membership really only has kind of like advantages living in South Korea. So this is kind of just like another collector's item, which I'm not too upset about. But ultimately, at the end of the day, I think, oh, actually, you know what? Here, we'll take it to this screen. Ultimately, at the end of the day, I don't think it really matters if you have a fan club kit or not. Sure, I think it matters a little bit more if you live in Korea or have access to South Korea. But for me, as someone who's an overseas fan with no real means of getting to South Korea to use the advantages, I don't think it really matters if you have a fan club kit or not. Or even to that extent, if you buy albums or not. Because there are, thousands of insomnias like me out there in the world who don't own an album, but I can confidently say are more passionate fans than I am, even though I might have albums. Because you can, just because you can't contribute monetarily to the company doesn't make you any less of a fan, I think. So for those of you who don't have a fan club kit, didn't get a fan club kit, do not feel discouraged by it. Just continue to keep loving the members, loving the group, loving the music they put out, and loving the content they put out. Because for me, those four, I think, are the most important parts about being a fan of an artist. Not the physical objects, but the kind of thought, knowing that you yourself are the best fan that you can be, and sending them all in good energies, good vibes, showing them love and support on socials and things like that. That's what's most important to me. And speaking of socials, at the time I'm recording this, the mystery code is out. The mystery code literally dropped as we were recording this. I had Twitter open on the side because I was on the seeing other people like open their things and just kind of keeping track on Twitter today. But the new mystery code is out, which means the new era is coming. I think some people have already deciphered May 24th or 0524 as a date on the mystery code, which is bonkers at just how fast Insomnia's work on the mystery code. It's kind of wild to me. I'll leave the smart ones for the mystery code because I never understood them. But that does mean the new era is coming very soon. Whether it's going to be the concluding element of the Apocalypse trilogy, or we're going to get a special like seasonal album, kind of like we did with Summer Holiday, I don't know. Frankly, I don't care, because we're getting new DC music, and that's all I really care about. I'm so freaking hyped for it. I started this channel 7 months ago because of Dreamcatcher. The first upload I ever made was on this album, the Apocalypse Follow Us album. And the fact that we now get the next release, the channel's come full circle. Oh, this is so exciting. And I feel like it's been a long time since we've had DC content. I know Yuhyun and Jiu had that, like, what is it, the CC pictorial or whatever. And little side pieces of content here and there, like Handong had a radio show and stuff like that. But I miss the girls and they're just... I miss their music, man. Reason was really good, but I just miss their music. I'm so excited for this next era. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm gonna check back on Twitter in like 2 hours because I guarantee you someone would have solved the mystery or gotten a pretty good hypothesis and theory on what the mystery code is about. Props to you all InSomnia out there who can solve that. Lord knows I have no grasp of it whatsoever. But new era coming soon. That's exciting. Girls are continuing to gain popularity. That's always exciting. Especially Yuhyun, who kind of went viral on social media for the new bob cut. I remember seeing her name on the Twitter trending page. Yes, Twitter trending page the other day, thinking, "Oh no, what happened?" Because whenever I see a K-pop artist's name in the trending page, I'm always worried that something happened. But no, it was just Yuan who chopped her hair off into like a nice bob, and all of the kind of like K-pop related media outlets really went wild with it. Third gen artist changes appearance first time in 6 years. K-Nets react. It's like, that's our Yuhyun. That was really cool. Hopefully that alone gets a little bit more attention to the group. Because Lord knows, we gotta keep growing the fandom, man. We gotta keep extending the reach of DC. But very exciting times coming up ahead. Hopefully you all enjoyed the little ramble piece this ended up being. Nothing too serious, just very light-hearted, casual things. Kind of like a live stream in a way. I should probably consider doing that. That's a good idea. But anyways, that is it from me today. Thank you all for watching along with me. One last point, one last request from me today. Let's work together, not just between you and me, but kind of as a fandom as a whole, to bring a little bit of light back into the darkness of the world. You know, one small act of kindness, picking up a piece of trash on the street, holding the door open for somebody, checking in with your friends and family, things like that. Maybe lighten the spirits of someone's day today. And lastly, even though I am just some guy on the internet who rambles about music, know that if you are ever going through something, however minor or major, maybe wherever you are in the world, just know that you will always have a friend, ally, and a shoulder to lean on in me wherever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.